Hi, thanks for coming. It's become to my attention and about the superpowers or the cities, or the translation of cities is accomplishments. It's a very important subject because if you ever go look at the the number one definition of book about yoga, it's called Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And the sutras themselves are only 200 statements, and that's intended to encompass the entire range of yoga. To give you some idea how vast a range it covers, the there's a practice called pranayama, the breathing exercises, and it actually is the fourth limb of the eight limbs of yoga. It really only has two sutras out of the 200. So compared to that, there's a whole chapter devoted to the cities or the superpowers. And the superpowers themselves comprise a quarter of the whole book, of all the 200 sutras. So it's like about a little over, well, let me see here, I'll look. Okay. And that is 56 exactly. And the last sutra in that is, then the tranquil mind attains purity equal to that of the self. There is absoluteness. So there's 200 approximately, depending on, there's different calculations of the number of sutras. Some are broken up into two, and one is 254, 56 verses is one quarter. One whole chapter, a quarter. Pranayama, two, 1/100ths. A big difference. How come you don't see other people talking about the superpowers? Well, the answer is they don't know anything about them. And this issue is going to come to become a bigger and bigger thing as the years go on, because we're moving into the Satya Yuga. And the Satya Yuga means the time of truth. And the characteristics of the time of truth is that truth is predominant, and so then people will know the truth. Somebody said, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Very wise person. So the cities are going to come to the forefront of the movement of yoga due to the Satya Yuga coming. I will refer you to uh, The Holy Science by Sri Yukteswar, the guru of Yogananda. And there you can know it for sure. Okay. And what you see in the Yoga Sutras is Patanjali tells people to acquire them. Why is that? Because the definition of a superpower is that you can affect your reality at a distance. And I tell people that want to do superpowers, yes, you should do it. My own guru, Swami Satchidananda, had a couple of things to say about the superpowers. He said, in his commentary, he says, don't go after them. Let them come to you. But that's not quite true, because he also said, oh, well, do acquire the city of being able to live for days and months without food or water. So he was in favor of that even. Otherwise, why would he have said do something? No, so I think he meant to distinguish between walking on water, which is one of the superpowers, as opposed to getting rid of your thirst. So what to do about this trend to the superpowers? And what you see, Marvel Comics and all the other people are, okay, Iron Man, there's the awareness that that is coming. There's issues with it. At the end of all the descriptions about the cities and how to get them, Patanjali says, okay, you've learned enough, go on to something else, a state of absoluteness. So, and if people can get caught by cities. If you read Autobiography of a Yogi, several examples are given there. So, I've got to the point now where I try and think of who it is I'm making these videos for. And it's for several people, or groups, types of people. One is the person that's advancing, that's getting success in their meditation, and they can feel the energy building. And even if they don't go searching for these abilities, at some time in the future, it's going to come to them. If you look at the first statement of the fourth chapter, it says sometimes these come through the use of drugs, through the use of devices in past lives. So you're not going to be able to escape going through that. One thing that I've learned over the years is no matter how hard you try, you cannot really hide the superpowers. And it's going to be very difficult for you to hide it too. There's a lot I could say to that. I think I'm just going to leave it at that and tell you there is problems. The solution to those problems are known, and it's easier to avoid the problems before they become manifest. So this is really just a type of warning. I can't help you very much once you've made these obstacles active. And that's for another type of person that I'm thinking in particular. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you for the time. We'll talk to you later.